This week we are going to do a week of Halloween crafts. Are you ready? Today is going to be a countdown to Halloween. 13 days before Halloween. Because 13 is a creepy number.
No, it's not.
Creepy! Okay, what do you got to say, Liz?
Before we get started, please subscribe to our channel and give us a big thumbs up.
Good job. Okay, let me turn the camera around and I'll show you what we need for this craft. Back in a minute. Poor Lucy's got such a wobbly tooth that she can't talk properly. Poor little thing.
13 rolls of toilet paper, some glue sticks, a hot glue gun, some ribbons, and some more ribbon, a ruler, a pen, a cardboard cutting knife, a texter, some paints. We got orange, red, black, white, grey, black, green, blue, and orange. And we got some papers and some double-sided tape and a piece of wood.
Okie dokie. And we don't actually need toilet rolls, we just need the cardboard tube, don't we?
Yes.
Don't need the toilet roll itself. And we have red and blue because I don't have any purple paint, so I'm hoping we can mix it up to make a purple colour.
Oh, and I know this has nothing to do with Halloween, but on Christmas, talking about toilet paper, my elf threw a bunch of things on a roll of toilet paper.
That's funny. All right, we ready to get going?
Yes.
Okay, let's get painting. Lucy did such a great job. She did all the painting of all the cardboard rolls, one after another. Got paint all over her, paint on her dress, paint on the table. She got it everywhere, but she kept going until she got all of them painted. Well done. She did a great job. Last one getting done now. What a great job. It took her a long time getting those 13 painted. Now here I've started putting, printing the numbers onto little discs that I found. I found these in my craft room. I didn't show these before because I actually forgot about putting numbers on the tubes. Oopsie. So, and then I couldn't find my number 3, so I had to try and use a C and a little bit of the 1 to make a 3, which was a bit tricky. Once they were dry, I then started backing them because I just didn't think they were bright enough with the white. So I found some Halloween-y sort of paper and backed them on. So originally I'd started putting stickers on, which you'll see me taking off, but I just didn't like it. They just didn't make it. So I took them back off, put them back onto their sheet and cut these up, and I'm quite happy with them. They look pretty cool. I ended up rounding the corners later, and because they were tags and they had holes, you can see the little holes in them, I actually ended up putting some ribbon, folded over ribbon on them. This is the top bit of the countdown, which will actually have the word countdown on it. Just trying to adjust the different pieces of paper that I've got. Now this was actually one sheet of pop-outs that I had bought years and years and years ago. I'll link in the bottom where I actually got it from, but whether they still make it, I don't know. But it turned out really well. I was quite happy how all this came together once I got it sorted out. I was going to drape the word countdown across the page, kind of like a clothesline, but it just didn't sit properly. It didn't matter what I did with the letters, it just didn't sit properly. So I ended up just putting them straight right across, and it actually, with a piece of ribbon, and it actually looked really good. I'm quite happy how this whole thing turned out. Now you can see in the background the wood has been painted orange. Sorry, I forgot to press record when I was doing that. Press record when I finished to turn the video off, but no, well, you live and learn, don't you? Anyway, so I painted that orange so it was background, and this, once it's done, will actually sit on top of that. And then the tubes will hang off that. It's just the paper wouldn't have been strong enough to hold the weight of whatever was put in those tubes. So that's why I went for some wood, and hopefully it'll be strong enough to hold those tubes once chocolates and things get put in them. Here we decided we needed brads at the end of the ribbon. We're going between green and purple, and Lucy chose the purple. She said it looked better. And then it was time to Mod Podge our piece of wood and get ready to put our design on top. I'm going to squish it down. Lucy helped me paint it, and then we just popped it outside to dry for a little while. This was the big task, the one that I was worried about how we were going to set up the design. All very well saying we've got 13 tubes. When you put it all down in a line, that's very long, and it would have needed to be at the roof and touch the ground at the same time. So Lucy said, why don't we double it up, which is what we ended up doing, and that was a great idea. I hadn't actually thought of that idea, so it's great to have a little sidekick that can give you some advice as you're crafting. And I'll leave you to watch the process as we glue it all together. In hindsight, the numbers are way too big for the tubes, but it looked okay. I wasn't going to start again. So, but next time, if I made something like this again, I definitely wouldn't make the numbers so big. Okay, here's the final product. It's hanging on the wall. This is probably not where we're going to keep it, but it's up and it looks pretty cool. But one thing missing. There's no point having this if there's no special treats inside. So let's pop some in, shall we? Okay, they're all in there. All hiding down there. I hope this gives you some inspiration to maybe make one of these for you. I know Lucy's going to love this. Over a coming up towards Halloween. So thanks for watching, and don't forget this week is going to be all about Halloween crafts. So every day this week I'm going to do a different Halloween craft, from making your own t-shirts to pumpkins and all sorts of stuff. So please come back tomorrow and watch yet another one. Thanks. Bye.